Done with my morning walk. I ended up kind of getting up late a little bit. Not really late, but enough where my walk's only for 40 minutes, so yeah. But a good little walked around campus again. So yeah, ready to start the day. Headed to work. So I talked about setting some more specific nutritional goals, and it's starting today. That's gonna start right now. We're kicking this weight loss into the next gear. Okay, so weight loss really comes down to basically one thing, and that is calories in versus calories out. And so if you want to lose weight, you want to burn more calories than you're eating. If you want to gain weight, you want to eat more calories than you're burning. If you want to stay the same, you want to eat about the same. So that's kind of the general rule. And you burn calories 24 hours a day. You're burning calories when you're sleeping. You're burning calories when you're sitting at a desk. You're burning calories when you're going for a walk or running. Today, so far, I've already burned 1,300 calories. That's just from midnight sleeping until right now, currently. Now, I've also gone for my morning walk, so I'm a little ahead of the game as far as, burning a little bit more than I would have normally. And that's why nutrition is probably the most important thing over exercise as far as weight loss goes. Now, you can go and lose weight by working out a ton and stuff like that, but if you're not cutting your calories down, you're going to gain it back as soon as you stop working out. So a lot of times people associate weight loss with getting to the gym and exercising and doing all that, and really that's probably not the right mentality for weight loss. Exercise and all that is awesome, and it's wonderful, it's great to do, and you really should do it. But as far as for weight loss goes, that's probably not your best path. And the other thing people associate with weight loss is diets, and going on some specific diet where you're cutting out calories and you're doing kind of these drastic changes, and that's also not good. What you want to do is, in theory, have a balanced diet and just eat less, portion control, and get to that point where your in versus out is lower. And so I talked about it in one of my other videos that calorie tracking is pretty essential. I think if once you kind of get to a routine and you kind of understand, these are the foods I eat and this is what you've got it all figured out, maybe it becomes less essential. But if you're concerned with weight loss, then you really need to track your calories, because chances are you're having a lot more calories than you think you are. And so the one I use is MyFitnessPal. And I'm going to put my link or something in the description, and so you can be my friend on there and you can see my progress and help encourage each other. But that's the plan. So yeah, so based off of the amount of calories I burn, I'm going to set my goal at 2,100 calories. And I'm trying to set it where I can burn it about 1 to 2 pounds a week. Most people, that's probably a little bit higher than yours would need to be. I'm a lot taller than most people. And, I weigh quite a bit. So between the two things, so I would use MyFitnessPal. The one thing that I wouldn't do with it is adjust your calories for your exercise. Now, if you buy the premium, you can kind of change it so it doesn't update it. But as it is, when you enter exercise, so like when I entered my walk-in, it wanted to give me like 300 or something extra calories. And I wouldn't recommend doing that. I would just recommend setting your goal and sticking to that goal, and not trying to compensate with exercise. Now, I've done that in the past where I'm like, oh, I had a bad day. I ate more than I should have, and I went and compensated by going and playing basketball, or going to the gym and running for a while. Obviously, that didn't work, because when you stop exercising, you're all of a sudden you're not burning the calories anymore. So you're much better off just set your goal, and if you exercise, great, and I really think you should, but if you don't, that's also okay. Just focus on eating a nutritionally balanced diet that is under your calorie goal. I should really start seeing the weight loss kind of kicking in now. And I think that I've kind of been consistent enough as far as like trying to be more active and accountable for stuff. And so, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about being able to kind of make changes that are going to last. So, I don't know, if you guys want to, please join me. I would love to have you guys be a part of it. Again, the link to my profile on MyFitnessPal is in the description. Highly recommend that app. You can also use it and view it online. Alright, so heading off on my nightly walk. I have a little bit more than normal. Let's see, I have about 1,400 steps, which really isn't that bad either, but today was a day of learning. Say I made some mistakes on my diet and miscalculated, so I ended up kind of being a little bit over. Not much. I still think it's definitely less than my daily intake, but a little bit more than my goal, so, you know, things to work on. But yeah, just heading out before it gets too dark. Just get those last few steps that I need. Be at 10,000. Anyway, I hope you guys liked today's episode. I don't know, I'm excited. I'm making some should be really big changes, and really should make a big difference. So anyway, if you guys liked it, remember to leave a like, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.